Hello and welcome to another update video about DOT. On the DOT chart, we continue to consolidate just below resistance. Consolidate just below resistance. And we had this resistance area called out in the previous video. You can see how relevant that $4.55 23.6 retracement level is. At the moment, we can count that as a triangle here, this fourth wave, with another low to come in a fifth wave. We might have to change that if DOT pushes a little higher, but I already expressed my concerns about this triangle pattern because it doesn't have the right look. But we're gonna zoom in a minute. First of all, bigger picture, yes, it could still be a bullish setup, basically a 1-2 setup. Don't believe it anymore. Well, we never trusted it anyway, because remember what I said, the move up of the June lows was only a diagonal structure, so cannot be trusted without evidence. And the wave 1 to the upside was a potential for DOT to change trend. There was a potential inverse head and shoulders on the chart. Didn't materialize. It broke down, came down to low though. It broke below the $4.50 level, which was a key level to watch. And it didn't invalidate the bullish setup. So technically, if price goes up from here, it could be counted as a third wave. Would I believe it? No. Again, it needs to take it above $4.95. That's resistance in the bearish scenario to indicate that we have already bottomed. Okay, and I need to see a 5-wave move above resistance. At the moment, this is just a 1-2 setup with little likelihood of playing out, I would say, at the moment, based on what I see right now, which is really all I can assess. So therefore, the white wave count has, is basically in control. We discussed that in the last videos. Since it broke below $4.50, which was the warning level. But you can see it's sort of consolidating between $4.50 now and the invalidation point of the yellow, more bullish scenario. We have a 1-2 setup to the downside, a third wave down. As I said before, this could be a fourth wave with one more low to come. Breakout point to the downside is the $4.19 level, and it's sort of just consolidating at the moment in a triangle pattern. Again, it could be a triangle, but then it would need to break to the downside now. It doesn't really have the right look for the triangle, even though it's absolutely valid because it's making higher lows and lower highs. But I don't like the look of this, even though it's valid, but then it would need to break down now. So that's one possibility for the micro perspective. This is a fourth wave above the $4.56 level. The triangle is invalidated, but it would not invalidate a wave 4, which would result in a wave 5 to the downside. This can always lead to a more complex, for example, WXY correction. Yeah, this is absolutely possible, and I would count it like that as long as price stays below $4.95, but breaks above $4.56, which would again invalidate the triangle. And then one more low. Yeah, where could it go to? Let's zoom out a little bit. We looked at that before, and obviously there is some support down there around $3.60, $3.65. Yeah, we can also add the volume profile indicator. So it's a bit, I need to adjust that probably, or we just don't have enough. There is just not much there. Historical volume, no, there isn't much volume there. Point of control is where we are now, basically $4.20. Below that level, volume significantly drops below $3.90. So there is literally not going to be any support left. Only like the 360 level, maybe those previous swing lows. So yeah, not good. We can double check on maybe another chart. This is the Bitfinex chart. Let's check maybe, does Binance have more history? Don't actually think they have, or they have actually a little bit. So here actually that's good to see. So support goes a little bit lower actually. Also they show this support at around $3.60, these previous swing lows. But yeah, then there isn't much there. So there isn't really much support left. If we add here the volume profile indicator, you can see another small spike around $2.90. So literally just calling out historical volume. But you can see at the moment it's sort of forming this potential triple bottom. These typically don't hold, which is why I would expect it to at least make one more low. Yeah, but it could be the last one. Yeah, this could be the last one. So let's go back to the Bitfinex chart. Just an invalidation of the immediate bullish scenario would not mean that it's going all bearish and everything. Let me just find it again. With the next low Also, as per the microeconomy, it could be the last one, yeah? We just need to see if DOT can then form a 5-wave move to the upside as evidence that we have bottomed. That's my update about DOT. I hope you liked the update. If you did, please hit the like button, leave a comment and subscribe. And if you really like the content, then please check out the channel membership. Thanks a lot for watching. Bye-bye.